Hey, what is up guys, it's Card Shuffler 99 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool Shin Lim no setup card trick. This is something that he performed on the Ellen show, and then he also performed it back on America's Got Talent in the finals. So we will link that down in the description if you guys haven't seen it already. If you haven't yet heard, our giveaway that we ran last month is going to be announced tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys see if you win or not. And then we're also going to be starting our first giveaway of summer 2019, and that's going to be our July giveaway. We're going to start that in this video. What are we giving away? We're going to go big, and we're going to give away $200 of Amazon gift cards. So we're no Monarch decks this time, nothing like that. We're just going to give away gift cards and let you guys pick whatever you want to buy. We are just debating whether or not to give away $10 gift cards or $20 gift cards. So we'll figure that out, but regardless, we will be giving away $200 Amazon gift cards. So if you want to enter that, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, go comment down below. Comment what are your goals for summer 2019. I'm actually really curious to see what you guys are doing, what you guys are involved in, and let us know your goals down in the comment section below. And then make sure you guys have your post notifications turned on for a chance to win $200 of Amazon gift cards. Also, don't forget to check our social media down below. We will have that in the description as well. Check out our Instagram. We're going to start posting on there more frequently. If you guys ever want to DM us or just contact us through Instagram, we are going to start responding. We know we have a bunch of messages on there, so we're going to start responding to those. So if you guys want to contact us that way, you definitely can, and we will respond to you guys that way. And also, don't forget to check out our Amazon affiliate link. Don't forget, if you guys want to sign up for a free trial of anything, whether it's Amazon Prime, Amazon Music, make sure you guys go down below, check our affiliate link, and you guys can use that for any Amazon purchases that you want. Anyway, guys, that is really it. Let's get straight into this. Once again, if you haven't seen the performance, we will link it below. Let's get started.
Guys, so let's get right into it here. So first, this can be performed to one spectator, but I would not recommend it personally. You want to have at least a few spectators. If you have 3, that's fine. If you have 4, that's perfect. 5, it's or more than 5, it's still all right. You're just gonna have to choose 4 spectators. If you do have 1, it's just gonna be a lot of piles, and it might be a little bit confusing, but the trick will still happen and take place, and they'll get the point. But I recommend having, if you're at a party, grab 4 people, and it'll be an awesome trick to perform to them. So we're gonna start out. There is no setup. That's the best part about this trick. There is no setup to this trick. But for tutorial purposes, we're going to use the same card Shin had the spectator select, which was the Jack of Clubs. I'm not forcing this, but I'm just saying if the spectator happened to pick the Jack of Clubs, like what happened in the performance. So we're going to start off. You have to find a way. The spectator can select any card. Any card, doesn't matter. But you have to find a way to peek at this card. I'm going to show you 2 ways. One way a little bit easier than the other. So the first way to do this is, let's say they select a Jack of Clubs, right? You spread through, and they happen to select the Jack of Clubs, right? What we're going to do from here is you're going to control it to the bottom of the deck, and we're going to do a quick 180 peek. So what this means, you place it somewhere into the middle, like that. And another important thing, guys, before we get into detail, you need to have a full deck in this situation. And if the spectator happens to and take the jokers out, because if the spectator chooses jokers, it won't work. So after you take the selection, Jack of Clubs, remember they can select any card, they take it out. You're going to push up on the Jack of Clubs, and you're going to get a natural break right above or below the Jack of Clubs. Then from here, you do a double undercut. And what this will do is this will control the selected card to the bottom of the deck. Now from here, I find a really easy way to peek at it is a quick 180 turn. Now this looks really natural because, the cards can be messed up, and it really just looks like you're squaring up the cards. Now from your angle, from behind the cards, what you're really doing is you're just taking a look at that bottom card, and you're doing it really fast, and I already know what the selected card is, right? So practice this move. It doesn't take a lot of practice, but it's really just turning the deck 180, and it allows you to get a peek at the top of the card, and I know that this is the Jack of Clubs, so get that quick 180 peek and you're good. Another way you can do it, I'm not going to go too into detail, is a side angle jog. Now how you do this, pretty simple. Place the card in, hold it with your middle finger and thumb. If you don't know how to do a side angle jog, I'm not going to go too into detail, but you push straight down in the corner of the card. It's going to put the card in at an angle, right? From here, you're going to straighten the card out. Now, this is a little bit exaggerated, but you see that the Jack of Clubs is sticking out. So from this position, I'm going to do that 180 turn again, except I'm going to find out what the card is. So I'm peeking here, and then as I finish turning, I'm going to push that selected card right into the deck. One more time here. So I push down, right? I side angle jog it. I see what the card is, Jack of Clubs. I push it right into the deck. As I do the 180 turn, the spectator has no idea that I know what their card is. So from here, you have to know what the card is because you're going to find all 4 of the kind of that card, which is why you need a full deck. So I know the spectator selected jacks. So I'm going to go through the deck, and I'm going to find all the jacks in the deck. Now, it's okay. Now, this situation, the jack popped up near the bottom of the deck. That's perfectly fine. What you can do is you can just start moving cards around, right? And you can move this jack a little bit farther into the pile, like that. And then just simply place it down. And you're going to be like, we're going to make 4 piles here. So right here, right, I'm seeing a jack. You're going to place it down. Now, if jacks are next to each other, right, just move them around. It's perfectly fine. Right, you're just choosing, you're just making piles. Jack of Hearts, right? Place that down. They don't have to be perfectly even. You can say, I'm not that good at math, which is what Shin says. Jack of Spades right there, right? And then you're going to find the selection. Now, I know the selection is the Jack of Clubs. Keep track of this pile, right? Be like, all right, I got some extra cards here. This one doesn't look like it has that, you know. Let's try to even them out here. You can place 1 card from this pile there, you know. Make it look like you're trying to make them even, right? Maybe 1 card over here. But make sure that the jacks end up on the bottom of each pile, and you know where the selected card is. I know the selected card is in this pile. From here, you just turn the piles over. And you have to, well, you don't have to, but I prefer if I get the spectator that chose the card, so whichever spectator chose the card, gets its card back in the end. So how do you do this? A magician's choice. So you say, all right, select the deck, right? They select this one, you say, all right, spectator number 3 gets this one, right? And let's say spectator number 1 is this one. And you say, all right, spectator number 4, choose a deck. They say this one, right? And all you're really going to do is you're just going to make sure, no matter what happens, the spectator who chose this card, in this case number 1, just make sure they get it. So you say, hey, spectator number 1, choose a pile, right? They say this one, right? You give it to them. If they don't, then you just say, all right, so we'll give this one to the other spectator, and you'll get this one, right? So from here, no matter what happens, the spectator who chose the card will get the pile with their card on top. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to have these all the spectators count down cards, right? You're going to say, all right, I want you to start by dealing down some cards, right? And they're all going to deal down maybe 1 or 2 cards each. But it's important that they start by getting these top cards down because these are the jacks. So you're going to say, all right, start dealing from the top of the deck, and they'll start dealing, right? Maybe these guys get another 2. And you can say, oh, you can also deal from the middle of the pile too, right? So they start dealing from the middle. Say they want these 2. Maybe this guy keeps going from the top, right? You keep going, all right? And let's say they stop. And you say you can stop whenever you want, or you can just say stop, right? So all the spectators stop here. The cards that are left in their hands, which they're still dealing these ones down, you say we're going to discard these. So you take all these cards, right? And you're going to get rid of them. An easy way to think of it is, hey, they dealt down the jacks, so we're going to keep these, the ones in their hands, we're going to get rid of them. So you get rid of all the other piles in their hands. So from here, you're going to square up the piles, right? Make sure they're neat. The jacks are at the bottom of each pile, right? So you have the jacks at the bottom of each pile. You're going to say, we're going to burn some cards from the top of the deck. You can stop whenever you want, but, don't try to go all the way through, right? You say, all right, start burning cards. So every spectator starts burning cards from the top of the deck. They stop whenever they want. So this spectator only burns 1. Say this spectator burns that many, and the spectator burns that. So the cards left, the cards they dealt down, you get rid of them, right? Because the jacks are still here. From here, you're going to say you need to count your cards that you have left, right? 1, 2. Right, they're all counting their cards. And what this is doing is this is bringing all of the jacks to the top of the deck or the pile, right? So from here, you're finished the trick. You did your job. You say, all right, So we mixed up the cards, we separated piles, all the stuff like that, right? You can say, what just happens that the jacks have found their spectators. So that is the trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.